Wize, and had another late cancellation. But Chat GPT came through again and saved me and helped me format a show. So hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in. Hey CC, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. So let's just jump right into this episode. So, like I said, welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating topic of finding purpose and fulfillment as we navigate life's transitions. Whether you're experiencing a career change, a relationship shift, or a personal transformation, these moments can both be challenging and transformative. Join us as we explore the journey of self-discovery and uncover the keys to living a fulfilling life. Okay, so transitions are inevitable in life. Like this is how I got into podcasting. 2020 hits, we got hit with the pandemic, and I was furloughed from work, and I had to adapt. I had to t- adjust and change my life because I was no longer at work. I had purchased podcasting equipment that I was not using, so I had to take that negative that was going on in my life and turn it into a positive, and it's been great. I've it's the reason that I'm able to do this episode talking about finding purpose and fulfillment because doing my podcast, I've found that I found my purpose. I found something that helps me give back to the community, give back to people out there who need to hear some of these stories, who need to hear some of these guests speak because let's be honest, there's so much negative things going on that being able to focus on helping people and helping people grow and develop and try to improve and make a better life for them and their families, who wouldn't want to do that? So being able to be on this platform and do that, it's just been a great feeling, and I love it. I love the fact that I've found what I'm supposed to be doing. I was not in media. I didn't do media. I'm a table games dealer, and come to find out, I have a voice, and I have a great time doing it. And I've loved the relationships I've been able to build from doing this, and it's helped transform me in so many different ways to be able to do what I love to do. It brings a joy within me that I wish everyone could feel. I wish everyone could find their purpose and find what fulfills them, what makes them feel happy to do something like being able to serve the public and being able to entertain or share knowledge or whatever it is that you get from listening to the show, watching it, whatever it is. That brings me joy. That makes me happy because I know I'm doing something positive. I know I'm doing something that's supposed to be done. So ChatGPT has helped me in a way to to be able to adjust like now. Last minute cancellation, didn't have a guest. I had to adjust, I had to change things. Life has a crazy way of throwing different things, and it's how you adapt. It's how you face them and just I could have just been like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna not do a show. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get on here and take this risk and learn how to maybe do more solo episodes. Maybe that's what people might want to see more. Me be talking to myself or talking to the audience out there. But it's an opportunity for me to grow as a podcaster. Because again, everyone knows most of my podcasts is conversation podcasts. I always have a guest on. So this allows me to grow as a podcaster because now I can't rely on my guests. I got to step up to the plate and provide content and provide knowledge. And so I heard you talk about ChatGPT. It's going to take, bro. Whoever Facebook user is, it's been a blessing. Like people talking about it's going to take jobs. it actually has helped me make a better show. It has helped me structure my show. It's because it's not giving you the answer to what you want. You have to input the information you want into Chat GPT, and it puts it in a way that you maybe weren't able to put it in. Like a lot of my descriptions now, I use Chat GPT. I take my guest bio, the info, all that, and I input it into Chat GPT, and they'll fill out a description and questions. It has helped take my show to another level. So to be able to use these tools, and that's what it is. It's a tool. It's a tool to help you grow and build and develop. And and I've taken advantage of there's other tools that I use. I use Cast Magic, which has helped take my audio podcast to another level because now I'm transcribing my podcast, something I wasn't doing before. Um, I'm able to do so much now with AI, not just ChatGPT. There's other different AIs to use. There's so many different tools for you to use out there to make. Oh, what's going on, Ty? I'm excited for you and your show. My man Ty Hodges, Coach Ty. We go back since junior high school. He's got a podcast coming out, so I actually shared his podcast. I shared his channel on my one of my pages, so check it out. It's Growing Up Brooklyn. So I'm excited. I can't wait to be on his show. I definitely want to rep my borough. I love Brooklyn, born and raised, and it's been great to be able to. I've had a couple of my fellow Brooklynites come on the show and do a show with me. So I would love to have Coach come on and talk about what he's doing in basketball because he's doing some great things, leading some young ladies to some amazing things. So would love to definitely have you on, Coach. We got to set it up. I got some dates now open, so we gotta get it done quickly because they fill up quick. So hit me up and let me know when you're available, and I can shoot you the dates, and you pick a day, and you just come and sit down. All right. So Ty, I'm gonna shoot you a message later on today. Definitely, definitely, man. You have to support, man. Podcasting. If you haven't caught any of my reels, my 30 tips and 30-day reels, definitely check them out. I've talked about collaboration between podcasters. It's very important that as a podcaster, you go and you appear in other people's shows. It really is because now you're reaching a different audience. You're no longer just reaching your audience; you're reaching their audience, and so that's why I highly recommend you really going and appear in another podcast. You have to go put yourself out there. So it could be panel shows. One of the things that I'm doing later on this year is hosting an international podcast day event. Shout out to my man Jeffrey Villa for allowing me to co-host with him and Maria Daniels. I'm excited. I'll be sharing more information. We're looking for podcasters for that actually. So I'm gonna get the link and put it on my Facebook page and as well as my Stuck in My Mind page and check it out. Definitely check it out because we're definitely looking for podcasters. It's gonna be an amazing day. I think it's gonna be like 12 hours, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I'm excited. It's one of my first opportunities to host an event. And but these are the things that you have to do to yes. Who is that you still Ty? I don't know. Is another Facebook user? Let's see. Is it's Hey Will? I don't know who it is, but if it's you, Ty, or Obaimi, who usually his name doesn't show either. I got a few other people whose names don't pop up. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. So let's just go back into let's go keep going into this to the thing. So change can be intimidating, but it also presents opportunities for growth and self-discovery. And again, that's one of the things that being furloughed from work, it was a change. I wasn't working. I was home. I had this equipment and I was I was bullshitting. Let's be honest. I was bullshitting. I was making excuses to why I shouldn't do it. And when I finally decided to take that leap and press record and release it into the clouds, it's been great, man. It's been able to just see the growth in me in the last 3 years. Like if you check out my first episode to where I am now, it's night and day. Just the comfort level, the confidence level, just me knowing what I need to do. Like when I first started, I had no clue what I was doing, none whatsoever. And but I did the research. I worked hard. I YouTubed it. I Googled it. I did whatever I had to do. I took whatever courses I needed to take and just wanted to improve as a podcaster. And so with that drive in me for wanting to learn and wanting to grow, of course I'm gonna start attracting the right people into my life. I'm gonna start attracting the people that are gonna help me learn, are gonna show me easier ways to do things. And so being able to again change my mindset and change and shift it into a direction where I'm focusing more on growing and developing. Now I'm attracting the teachers, the mentors, the coaches that I need in my life to help push me and guide me into another direction. Because now it's shown in the quality of the show. It's showing in the numbers of the show. It's showing with me now doing reels, challenging myself to make sure I do a reel for the next 30 days. Because I know that was something I was lacking in. That was something I hadn't really taken full advantage of, was using social media, taking reels, using reels and implementing it into my strategy. And so being able to do that and challenge myself to do those 30 days and drop a reel every day, it's showing now in my content being viewed more. And that's something I talk about a lot, is being consistent. And I wasn't being consistent on that aspect of my podcast journey. I wasn't really hitting social media the way I should be hitting it. And so now again, I've challenged myself to do those 30 days. And in the process, I'm sharing tips with people to help them grow their podcast. So if you haven't checked out the reels, definitely check them out. It's fun. I'm having a great time doing it. That's me, no clue. Yeah. Cece's also I met Cece through my man West Tankersley. Shout out to my man. And these are this is what I mean when you go on other people's shows. They have an audience, and someone in their audience might like what you say, might enjoy your podcast, might enjoy what you talk about. And now you have a new fan. You have someone who follows and is sharing your content and is listening to your content. She's a prime example of why you go and you be a guest on someone else's show. So being able to do this and build these relationships with all these different people and and build a community where people are just wanting to help each other out. Cece will tell you I've offered to help her out plenty of times because my goal is to help as many people as possible. I want to help people avoid the pitfalls that I've gone through in podcasting. And so being able to share whatever knowledge I have with people, the same way people shared it with me, I'm here to share it with everyone else out there. So if you're a podcaster and you want to know about podcasting, there's something you feel like you want to work on, and you feel that, hey, Will is doing pretty good, or Wize is doing pretty good on this. Let me ask him a couple of questions. I have no problems answering it. I love helping it. It's the teacher in me wanting to share that, is wanting to be able to help people as much as possible. One day I'm gonna be ready. See, but that's the thing. See, are you ready now? Because I know you ready now. I've seen some of your videos. You're ready now. So hopefully you get out of your own head and you'll be like, you know what, I'm just do it. And that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take you finally saying, I'm ready. Because I know you're ready. I'm sure if we ask Wes, he knows you're ready. So we need to make you believe that you're ready, and once you believe that, once you know, you're gonna take off because you're amazing. You have a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. So definitely, CC, you're ready. I don't know. I don't know how many times different. If you need me to tell you in different languages, I will start learning other languages. And every time I see you, I'll say it in a different language. But you are definitely ready, it shows from the way you interact with me, the way you interact with Wes, the way you do all these things. Girl, you ready? You got this. I know you got this. So let me know when you're ready, and I'm willing to help. So just hit me up, send me a message. You know, you already know where to find me. So all right, so discovering our purpose is a transformative experience. We share practical tips and exercises to help you identify your passion and purpose, providing a solid foundation for navigating life's transitions. So, like like recently, I didn't know what my purpose was. Honestly, I didn't know what my purpose was. I was 44 years old, didn't have a clue of what my purpose was. I started podcasting. And yeah, I had to get like the first few episodes were cool. It was me venting and everything. And but when it was the episodes when I started interviewing people and getting them to share their stories and open up and show their lives, and those were the ones that helped me really fall in love with podcasting and fall in love with what I'm doing, because I got to see a different side of people. Sitting down with these people and interviewing them and speaking to them, and you start realizing that yeah, we're all different. We all got different, but at the core of it all, we're all the same. A lot of us want the same things. And so to be able to sit with people from Australia, India, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, here in the States, South America, Canada, to be able to have these conversations with people all over the world and not leave the comfort of my home, it's an amazing experience, because now I'm able to travel to another country and see someone else's experience, and hear their experience, and listen to what they got to talk about. And so to be able to share their message and share my message and have people listen to the show and respond with some great feedback, talking about, hey, I needed to hear such and such episode because I was on the fence on doing something, and listening to you. Like, one of my favorite episodes is talking to my ba- my- to my homeboy Jason Sklar. He's killing it in Brooklyn. He's high school. Me and him went to high school together. We had a great conversation, and from that conversation, someone who went to school with us was like, I know these two guys. I grew up with these two guys, and seeing them talk about goal setting and all this, it resonated with them. It was something like, hey, these are two regular guys that I know personally, and look what they're doing. Why can't I do what I want to do? Why can't? And they had wanted to start a business or whatever, and watching us talk about it, talk about what we were doing, and what challenges we were facing and everything we were doing in life, it inspires them to take that leap. So that's what made me realize that this is what I was supposed to do, is come on and share my story and have people come share their stories, because if you can inspire one person, just one person, you're definitely doing something great. Just having that impact on that one person's life has been meant the world to me, because it has pushed me and drove me to want to be better, to want to impact another person's life, and another person's life, and you guess that's how you take it. You attack it one person at a time, and so I'm just blessed, man. I am so blessed to be able to sit here and do what I love, which is providing content for you and providing positive information and positive energy and wanting people to succeed and being like a lot of my podcast friends, they'll tell you I'm one of their biggest cheerleaders. I be pom waving for everybody. I share everyone's it doesn't hurt me to share everyone's content, because maybe someone I know might need to hear that message, might need to tune into whatever they have going on. So it doesn't hurt me to share any of my friends' content. I they all everyone knows I see something that I like, and I'll share it because that's what you're supposed to do. I don't. To me, it's a no brainer. That's how I was brought up. This is like Ty and everything. Like anytime Ty got any, I'll share his stuff. Anytime Wes has anyone I know has any, I'm sharing it because this is what you're supposed to. COVID has opened up the world of Zoom and took networking to a whole nother level. I've always known my purpose, but didn't quite know how to approach it from an independent standpoint. And that's great. And that, but now you can reach so much people with what we're doing with Zoom, StreamYard, whatever platform that is that you're using to spread your message. That's wonderful. I love that. Listen, yes, the internet has its pros and its cons, but it's up to the individual to how you really truly use it. And I choose it for good. My goal is to provide nothing but positive content and entertain people. So took the leap last year at 46 and not turning back, him a long way from Gersh and Jeff. Yeah. Listen, we come from a neighborhood. We come from East New York, Brooklyn. And when we were raised was at the height of the crack era. We was raised in the 80s and 90s. So, oh, what up, Veronica? What's going on? Another one. Veronica, another we've been friends for such a long time. Um, but we come from a neighborhood that a lot of us weren't supposed to come out of. It, we came from if it's that well documented, the 75th precinct, one of the most corrupt precincts in all of the city at that time. We grew up around vacant lots and crack vials all over, and it was a different time. But if you look at us a lot, we have a lot of lot. Ty, a great coach, basketball, coaches girls basketball. Veronica, a mother of two, she's a hardworking woman. We've all come from such a hard place, but look how well we've turned out. Like we've made something from where we've come from, and it's just amazing. At people think that, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing at 43 years old. I didn't 44. I didn't know my purpose. I didn't know, have a clue. And to find that now in life and want to drive that home and just want to focus on that and build that, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. So yeah, it's a different time now, definitely with everything, and it's a time where with so many opportunities for you to go out there and grab the bulls by the horns and just taking life, just overcoming the challenges in life. Definitely, let's life has transitions often come with their fair share of challenges. Everyone goes through challenges. That's part of life. That's the ups and downs. And honestly, and it's been the last couple of years where I've finally this learned to say that they're not mistakes. When you accept them as life lessons and don't view them as mistakes, it hits differently. It definitely hits differently when you look at it as as a life lesson. Like, this is a lesson learned, and if you can take from that lesson and not repeat it, that's where a lot of us struggle at, is we keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. So you haven't learned your lesson. So then, yeah, then that's when it really is mistakes. But once you turn when you take that mistake and you've learned from it, it's no longer a mistake. It's something now you've learned from it, you gained experience from it, move on. Just don't make the same mistake over. Okay. Resilience is a crucial skill when navigating life transitions. We explore the concept of resilience and share insights on how to build strength. And oh man, everyone is different, man. Some people, life has hit them hard, and and they've never fully recovered. And then you have people who just face adversity every day, and are able to get up every day and just face each challenge, and being able to talk about whatever. So one of the things I love about doing the show is letting my guests be themselves, letting them talk about their experiences, what they've gone through in life, and me talking about what I've gone through in life with the numerous loss of life through the years. And it's it would have been too easy for me to just quit. So instead, yeah, I've had my moments. I was led astray and whatever, but being able to turn my life around and be able to now l- move on with the second part, because I still got a lot of life to live, man. I'm now at 40. I feel like, oh man, there's so much still to learn. I'm still growing, and it, it- it's it hits differently now, because now I understand my grandson a lot more. I understand the kids a lot more, and I understand why they are. We've lost that. We've lost that creativity, that imagination, that 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 life, that energy. That so now at 40 something, I'm like, okay, it doesn't stop. It doesn't have to stop. I just need to channel into my little me, and and really start enjoying this and really start embracing this. And it was crazy, because when I first was getting little recognition and everything, I wasn't celebrating it. And my nephew, shout out to Poppy J, he insisted that I celebrate the little ones, celebrate the little wins. And he was right. He was definitely right. You need to celebrate those little wins and celebrate those little achievements, because they mean something. They mean something to be able to do 10,000 downloads now, over 20,000 downloads, reaching close to 200 audio episodes now, with over 100 video episodes. It's been great, because I've been consistent. That's something that you're gonna hear a lot about, is being consistent, is being here, being when I don't want to record, still record. There's been times that I've been sick, and I've recorded, because I didn't want to. I just didn't feel. I was like, you know what, I'm sick, but I can still do it. The show must go on. And that's the drive and the motivation that other people see, and that makes them want to work with you. That makes people, when people see that you're dedicated, and they see that you're serious about your craft, and that you really do want to be the best at what you do, they want to work with you. I've been blessed to have people want to work with me, with people want reaching out and wanting to collaborate with me, because that just shows you what kind of person I am. That just shows you, like, I'm here to just help. Listen, I want everyone to grow. I want everyone that I know to be successful and grow, and I'm going to try my best to help them. But at the same time, they have to help themselves. Just the same way I jumped into it and wanted to learn and grow, you must do the same. But oh man, this has been great. I love the fact that I was able to come out and record a show anyway, and just interaction. Thank you to Veronica, CC, Coach Ty. Thank you, appreciate you, brother. Anybody else who's tuned in, I greatly appreciate everybody. It's always a pleasure being able to. You're consistent. I can share with you offline a little further with that at some point. Yeah, definitely. CC, anytime, hit me up. Send me a message in my DM, and when you, I know you're ready, but when you're ready, we'll hook up, and we'll get you going, because I know you're gonna be amazing. So just let me know when you're ready. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to helping anybody out there. Anyone out there who's struggling with wanting to starting a podcast, or wanting to know different things to help. I'm an open book. Shoot me a message, whatever, email, hit me up, like DM, slide into my DM on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Just hit me a message, and we definitely work something out. So hope everyone has a great day. Big shout outs to everybody in the chat. Greatly appreciate y'all. Big shout out to Poppy J, Brandy J, to the boss lady. Love you, baby. Appreciate you. And as always, a big shout out to all the essential workers out there. God bless y'all. Be safe. You know how your boy Wize does it. Peace out.